We're 93% of the way there to our $5,000 goal for this month. We might not be able to hit that today, but we will get significantly closer. We're starting the day with a DoorDash Papa John's order. Yes, the mileage is high, but I was using the Dash Along the Way feature because I still have to drive to my hotspot. So we might as well take this one. It's actually dropping me off like within a mile of my preferred area. I had been wanting a pizza bag for a while, and as I was picking up the food, I saw that they had a bunch of DoorDash bags just like laying around, just like on a shelf, and I was like, hey, I heard a rumor that you guys like give out these bags to DoorDash drivers. And they're like, oh yeah, let me get you one. And he actually came back with two. So you can see me walking away from the store and to the customer with the new pizza bags from DoorDash. Now we're at Chick-fil-A, $8.50 for under 3 miles. I think that the order can be ready in about 5 minutes or less. Once that happens, we'll be off to the customer, maybe even be a hidden tip. Saturdays, I don't know, they're not that busy, except for the nights get crazy busy. So for lunch, we're just gonna have to see what we can get until then. There actually was a hidden tip on that Chick-fil-A offer. The base pay was high too, so $9 total for that order. Then came another Chick-fil-A offer. I wasn't too far away, so I was like, okay, I can go back to Chick-fil-A. This one was also $8.50. And it was taking me away from my hotspot. I mean, 5.5 miles. It was a lot higher than the last Chick-fil-A offer, but I was like, that's okay. I mean, we just don't know exactly how busy it is out here. I mean, Uber Eats and Grubhub aren't really giving me anything, so got to take this good DoorDash order. We were actually pretty close to this Chipotle where we got a $7.98 offer. So like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. I mean, less than 4 miles. And it's not dropping us off in a horrible spot. And I'm glad we did. We were away from our hotspot so that DoorDash would show us probably the full payout of this Ono Hawaiian barbecue order for $9.25. And as soon as I accepted that, I got another offer for $7 for the same restaurant, only going an additional like 2 miles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that one as well. Those two Ono orders did not have hidden tips, but that's fine with me. Those were great orders. But you know what did have a hidden tip? This wildflower order for $7.75. This one was ready when I walked into the store, just how most of them are for this restaurant. And then we were off to the customer. I only wanted to do this one because it was taking me to an area that probably had other restaurants that could give me orders, even though the mileage was a little bit high and the traffic wasn't that great for that area. So we dropped it off, got $9.25, and on our way back to the hot spot, we picked up this Sumburros order for $7, and it was dropping us off in the perfect location. That perfect location gave us this Walgreens order for $8.50 for just under 3 miles. This is great. I mean, the customer service is not great at this Walgreens, so I had to wait in line to just pick it up. I didn't have to shop for anything. They just had the order ready to go. I think it was just like some medicine. So I think that's why like they shopped for it and I didn't. I think that's how that works. So when I dropped it off, I got $8.50, no hidden tip. I think they tipped $4. I mean, look at the screenshot. The base pay was $4.50. So then I guess the tip was $4. And I was trying to accept an Uber Eats order. This one for Chipotle, over $10 for 3.2 miles. It would be my first Uber Eats order of the day. I've been running it all day long and I've been getting absolutely nothing. So I tried to accept it, but I had connection issues because I was actually inside that Walgreens when I was trying to accept it, and they don't have cell phone service at all. Like it just doesn't work. It's okay. I think it worked out for the best because I got this McDonald's order. It's 2 orders, $13.25, and the mileage is so short. So I might be waiting about 5 minutes for these 2 orders, but that's okay. These are fantastic orders. Those 2 McDonald's orders were ready before I even got into the store. Man, DoorDash is just the best delivery app. Like compared to Uber Eats, Grubhub, I guess maybe even the shop and deliver apps like Instacart, Shipped. I guess, yeah, like DoorDash just is the best. They have so many orders on their platform. Like I've been trying to get a good Uber Eats order, a good Grubhub order all day long. Has not happened. I mean, like it's not Uber Eats' fault that I couldn't accept that Chipotle order back there, but like still, like DoorDash, I made $88 so far. I mean, yes, Saturday has something to do with it. Like it's extremely busy, but it's actually not extremely busy on the other apps, just DoorDash. Up next was Panera for $10. And yes, this was a great order, but before you get on me for just getting really good orders in my market, yes, there are good orders, but I'm also declining plenty of orders to get paused continually on DoorDash. So yes, it's just a whole game of declining enough orders so that the good ones show up. And when I dropped off that Panera order, I got $14 for it. So that was really, really cool. Up next was a DoorDash stack, $12.50. Went into Potbelly first. The order was ready. And then we went to El Pollo Loco. Had to wait about 4 to 5 minutes for this one, but it was a pretty large order. So that Potbelly order, we dropped it off. No hidden tip there, but the El Pollo Loco order, since it was massive, I got a pretty nice hidden tip on there, so $15.50. Then we took a $12.75 stack from DoorDash. I went into the first restaurant. The order was ready, but I looked at the receipt and saw that the items didn't match up with what was on my phone. It's very important to do that to make sure the customer does not receive the wrong order. So I was like, hey, there's a problem here. And they're like, yeah, that was the last order the customer had. So they had to remake it. They said it was going to be at least 15 minutes. I didn't want to wait around for it, so I unassigned both of them. Uber Eats finally came in with a huge order for Burger King. I have to walk into the Walmart and go to the Burger King, and they probably haven't started making it yet. That's probably one of the reasons why the order pay is so high. Well, I guess that's a good reason why the payout was so high, because the store was closed. So we had to contact Uber Eats support. Took about 10 minutes, and we got that figured out. Got the $3 for the cancellation fee, and now we wait for more orders. Maybe I should have done that last order and just waited 15 minutes to receive the pizza. That probably would have made me a lot more money than these $3 I've made in the past 30 minutes. Well, I just spent the past hour and some change on the phone with my wife, so I wasn't able to really film anything. That would have been too chaotic. But we have a bunch of screenshots to share with you very quickly. So Wildflower for $6.50, that turned out to be a little bit more, I think $7. Then we got a stacked order from DoorDash for Capriotti's and Payway. This one of them was not a hidden tip, but the other one was like $1 extra, so we got $14 for that stack. Then we went to this Chinese place for $6.50, and I think I actually did film something on there, and that turned out to be about $7. And then we went to Jersey Mike's on DoorDash for $7, and it said 7 items, so I knew it could be a lot more than $7. Maybe not a lot more, but it did turn out to be quite a bit more. I think it was $11.50. Now we have a great order for Chipotle for $7.50 for under 2 miles. I think the reason why I'm getting such good orders today is because there's not a ton of drivers out here, which is making my life so much easier because most of the orders are ready by the time I get to the restaurant. My acceptance rate on DoorDash is right now 12%, and on Uber Eats, I'm sure it's at 2 or 3% right now because I'm not getting anything from them. If my acceptance rate was 30, 40, 50%, I would not be getting orders like this. Okay, I just checked my acceptance rate on Uber Eats. It's at 1%. 1%. That means the only order out of the last 100 offers they've given me was that Burger King one that I accepted that got canceled. So I didn't even get to deliver that one. That's so insane, especially because last night we had such a great day on Uber Eats. And on DoorDash too, it's probably been at least 100 or 200 declines. So probably sitting at around 300 declines right now, but we don't play favorites. We got an Uber Eats order for $10.15. This one is for 3.6 miles, NYPD Pizza. It was back at that place where we had to unassign those DoorDash orders. I'm sure this one's gonna be just fine though. So now we can start incorporating Uber Eats into our earnings. This is gonna be great. I hope we receive a hidden tip on that pizza order. Then we went to another pizza place. This one was Yo Polly's for Uber Eats. Almost $10 here, so no hidden tip, but still a nice offer. And then we accepted a Cafe Rio one for $9, bringing us back to our hotspot. The unfortunate thing is the order had already been picked up, so I had to spend another 10 minutes on the phone with Uber Eats support, getting that canceled and getting my $3. I was hoping to maybe take a DoorDash offer because DoorDash has been so great to us all day long, but we got an $11 payout for Uber Eats. This one is for Panera. Could have a hidden tip. We'll have to find out after we drop it off. Dropped off that Panera order, and yes, there is a possibility of a hidden tip there. So if there is, I'll show you. And right before we drop that one off, we got another offer from Uber Eats, $21. The mileage insanely high. I don't know where it's going, but we're just gonna have to take it just because, like, DoorDash, if there's one problem, well, I mean, there's a lot of problems with DoorDash, but one of the main things is they don't like have huge payouts like Uber Eats. So, I mean, I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of gambling to take this one, and I'm gonna be really excited if it's even more than the $21. We gambled and we lost. We lost big time. Not only was it a 17-minute drive to the second customer, but it's also 17 minutes outside of my zone. So I'm gonna have to drive 17 minutes there and 17 minutes back. So that is just crushing. The only thing that could possibly save us is if there's a massive hidden tip on this. You guys can see it before I do, so hopefully it's a big one. And if it's not, then there's just a 0% chance I would have even taken this order if I had seen where the drop-off location was. It's just Uber Eats being sneaky like that and trying to make me accept bad offers. 1 hour is how long it took me to get back in my area to actually receive some food again. But it wasn't all that order's fault. It was actually DoorDash's fault too, and the restaurant I tried to go to after. So after I drove the 15 minutes back into my zone, I actually picked up an order for Grimaldi's. This one, I've never had a problem with this place at all, ever. But I did this time. I walk into Grimaldi's, neither order is ready. I'm like, okay, they said it's gonna be about 5 minutes, that's fine. 5 minutes passes, maybe more like 10. One order gets ready. I think both of them are ready. And I say, okay, there's one order. They say, oh, we're just waiting on the second one. I'm like, all right, wait 5 more minutes. They can't find the second one. Oh boy. Okay. So they finally find it about 5 minutes later. And then they're like, okay, it's going to be 5 minutes. No, it's not. It's like 15. The second order gets ready. We're 35 minutes in by now. And the second order's ready. They give it to me. They look for the first order. It's not finished. They thought it was finished. It was not. So they start remaking the first order. At this point, I'm like, no. This is not happening. I'm out of here. So I leave, get those two unassigned, and that was just insane. I just wasted 45 minutes in there. It's just nuts. Plus the 15 minutes to drive back. Then we actually got a really good stacked order. This one was $12.25, I think, and we got it completed in like 15 minutes total, and I got like $17 for it. So that was insane. We got another stacked order for also around like $12.25, $12.50. That one turned out to be like $16. Now I'm at Safeway for $12.75. It was a mess, and it's also still really great. So like I'm just getting both sides of it. The Safeway order was great, got the shopping done so quickly in about 3 minutes, and then we dropped it off. We had a Pita Jungle order. This one was $8.50, $2 peak pay, so I knew there could be a hidden tip, and there was $10. Then we went to Ramen Hood for $7.25. It was so quick. I know they didn't tip that much, only $2, but it was still a good order because I got it done in less than 10 minutes. And then we picked up an Uber Eats order for 6.4 miles. I somehow thought that this order said it was 6.4 miles when I accepted it. Apparently it's 9.7. So we completed it. Hopefully there's some good hidden tips. I thought it was 6.4 miles. That's why I did it. Well, I don't even know what happened there. But now we have a $10 order from Uber Eats, hopefully making up for that. It took me like 40 minutes to complete the last one. So this one should be a lot quicker. Wow, that was a great $10 order. That was so quick. The food was just sitting there, and then it was like 1 mile to the customer. So I hope there's a pretty good hidden tip in there too. Then we got a DoorDash order for $8.50. It was taking me right into another hotspot of mine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to accept it. They're celebrating me hitting over $300 today. That McDonald's order was the last one of the day, making $9. Uber Eats $110 today, and on DoorDash $239. DoorDash is still the best app for me for sure. $350 today. That means we're over 99% of the way there to $5,000, but we're gonna have to hold off until tomorrow to reach that goal because we still have to make $1,250 this week, which means we need to make a little more than $100 tomorrow to make sure that we have completed the challenge of $5,000 this month and $1,250 every week of this challenge. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see the full playlist, I'll have it right there, and I'll see you next time.